This is a message from the butterfly. The Chariot reversed. Interesting. Oh, the Emperor reversed. Interesting. Stop there. And the Empress upright. Okay. I have a dog on my book. Dog on my book. Sorry. Okay. The Chariot reversed. If the Chariot appears reversed, it warns of indecision, which can rob you of feeling in control of your life's direction. This card will often accompany a feeling that you're being pulled in two opposite directions. Fear of committing to a choice can lead to a sense of being stuck, and you don't want to be stuck in the chrysalis. You don't want to be stuck in the void. Avoidance of taking ownership of your life's direction and making a choice will only make things feel more out of control. The Chariot driver reminds you that you are in the driver's seat of your life. You get to choose whether to respond assertively or reactively to the situation confronting you. Once you make the choice you've been avoiding, you can reclaim your self-confidence and self-esteem. The only wrong decision for you currently is making no decision at all. Be bold and proactive. Take charge. Even when this card is reversed, it reminds you that you still embody the powerful qualities of the brave charioteer. Let's see. Okay, because whenever the Chariot is upright, what I see is take charge, or not take charge, like charge forth whether or not you're certain of victory. That's what I read in the upright Chariot. And so the Chariot reverse, I mean, I would kind of read the same thing. You know, upright would kind of mean you're already doing it. This way it means you need to. Okay, just come out of that chrysalis. Success comes from action, not avoidance. Reclaim your personal power and make the decision you've been too scared to make. Definitely. Open that a little more. Okay, the Emperor. Reversed. If the Emperor appears reversed, he may be asking you to identify what feels unstable in your realm at this time, okay? Because upright, he does mean stability, right? Even the number 4 means stability, okay? And so, yeah, where are things out of balance right now? Where do you need to take charge? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Often this instability results from procrastination on pressing matters that require confrontation. Okay, and that even had to do with this. It was like, just take action. Okay, stop procrastinating. Maybe you're procrastinating. Maybe you feel unstable. Confronting issues or projects that have been avoided will revitalize and restore your sense of order, control, and self-confidence. So maybe you're stuck in the chrysalis and the only thing that is going to get you out of there is you just moving forward, you know, you embodying the butterfly instead of like pretending like everything else in life is keeping you goo. You know, realize that like everything else isn't keeping you goo, like you're choosing to stay goo and you need to turn into a butterfly. Yeah, see, take responsibility for all that is under your charge. It's time to lead, not follow. The Emperor's role is to defend, promote, and protect all that he cares for. And it's time to lead, not follow. So whenever someone says, that they match energy. Oh my gosh. No, don't match people's energy. Like, hold your own energy. Shoot. When the Emperor appears reversed, he also reminds you to step into your majesty. Stop fooling yourself into thinking you can't do this. Ugh. Instead of avoiding that which needs to be reinforced, dive in and change it. Take charge and create the stability you wish to see. Isn't this what I was just saying? Face the issues confronting you and act. The Emperor is the archetype of proactivity. Oh, take charge of your life. The Emperor exemplifies not only control of his empire, but self-control as well. Your self-esteem will skyrocket when you summon the courage to do what is right. What is right for you. Oh, that's beautiful. And we know that the Empress has to do with, like, I mean, compassion and, like, love and femininity and maternal. You are nurtured and safe and have everything that you need. Yeah. When the Empress appears, worries can no longer exist. See? Like, you're fine. She does everything with a smile. She reminds us that we have so much more purpose in our existence than our fears would have us believe. Okay? It embodies comfort, love, and understanding. So it's fine. We can do this. Okay? Both of these are telling you to, like, step up, to lead, to take charge of your life. And this is telling you to do it with compassion. Okay? Step out of the chrysalis. Step into the butterfly. Become a butterfly. Spread your wings. Message from the butterfly. Ooh, that flew. It's the same message as the caterpillar. Okay, what did we not learn? Establish better boundaries. My goodness. But in the caterpillar phase, it did feel more like it was about, like, bringing stuff in, you know, like calling back our power. And now that we're to the butterfly, it's like, okay, no, I have my power, and now I set the boundaries. All right, this is as far as my wings can flap, and, like, stay out of my space otherwise. You know, 6 feet back. Stay 6 feet back. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. All right. Ooh, and the same with the chrysalis. All right. Dance with life. Except now you've got your wings. And so now you're not just stuck, first of all, dancing on the ground like a caterpillar would be. He'd be like, and you're not stuck goo in the chrysalis where dancing with life is just like literally like goo moving around. No, like now you're a butterfly. You've got wings. You can hop around on the ground if you want. You can jump from flower to flower, but you can fly through the air. So, like, you look at that. They look like a butterfly over there dancing. If you can see that, like, literally, you can literally dance with life. This is magnificent. I might need to just, like, take a few, I might need to take a few minutes and go through these videos and then take pictures of the cards and then, like, pop them up on the screen so that you can actually see the stuff if the lighting is bad. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay. Sorry. In Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, again, because you're not the caterpillar anymore. You're the butterfly. So let go, release the caterpillar, you know, release yourself from that. Like, they're tied down, but, like, you're flying up there, okay? You're the butterfly, you're flying. In deep replenishment, I feel like I didn't touch on this one enough, but retreat, rest, and be held. Like, that has to do right there with the Empress and the compassion that you need to show yourself, okay? We're establishing better boundaries, which is like right here with the Emperor. Oh my gosh, releasing ourselves from the binds. Like, by the way, there's nothing connecting the Chariot to the Sphinxes. Okay? Like, they're not bound. That's pure, like, intuition and him guiding them and them, like, going where he wants them to go and where he needs to go. Like, that's a full trust between everything that's happening here, between the three of them. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3. And then here you've got 1, 2, 3, right? So, like, unbind yourself and let your intuition guide you, because it's going to be okay. Like, that is how you're going to turn it up right. is by unbinding yourself. Oh man, and dancing with life is like, now that you've got your wings, it's the best thing to do. Think about like the different patterns that you can create in the sky now that you can like fly up there. Think about like what a you've heard have you heard, probably you've heard that, like maybe you've heard that a butterfly's wings can stop, or like can change the outcome of a hurricane, you know, that like that, the butterfly effect, right? I can't believe I couldn't remember what it was called, the butterfly effect. And so, oh my goodness, sorry, I just like totally lost. Oh, so now that you're up there in the sky, flapping your wings instead of just crawling around on the ground like a little caterpillar, like the impact that you can make is vastly different. And if you think of everything as being quantum like it is, then like the different shapes that you're able to make up there in the sky can like literally change the quantum field at a much more impactful level than you could do just on the ground as a caterpillar, like stuck on a single plane. Oh, okay. Newman in Cancer, relax. Relax. Okay. And relax. Just because you have the power to change the quantum field like that up in the sky doesn't mean that you have to spend all day long flapping your wings. Like, sometimes we have to relax, we have to retreat, rest, and be held. I mean, even the moons look the same if you flip them in this on these cards. Like, okay. Okay, butterfly. What else are you trying to tell us? This is nice. Oh, this is nice. I see you. I feel you. Practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, you've got your wings now. You're able to do this. Be grateful for it. Oh my goodness. I mean, what a beautiful phase to be in. Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, so much. Oh, okay. Okay. My feet are like moving around. Oh, yeah. I got you. Okay, in first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation, right? Which, what I'm reading actually in first quarter moon in Virgo is like, sometimes you have to touch down. Sometimes you still have to, even though you have your wings, sometimes you still have to ground. Sometimes you still have to come back into the ground. Okay. Yeah. This is so good. Okay, butterfly. What else? I felt you. Commander Ashtar, leadership activation. It's time to evolve and trust in your ability to guide others. Oh, that's so good. Because you've been the caterpillar, you've got that experience. You've been the goo, you've got that experience. You're flying in the sky, you've got that experience, and you can teach others. You can teach the caterpillars who are on the ground. You can, like, essentially you can still teach the goo, okay? Because they are so connected to everything outside of them that, like, the more love that you send to the goo, the more knowledge that you send to the goo, the more it's gonna like come out of as a butterfly with. And then you can teach the ones who just become butterflies once you get farther down that path. Oh, and it even almost looks, you know, wings right there. Oh, this is so good. Oh, okay. Is anyone gonna fly out? Is anyone gonna fly out? No. We're just going for, okay, all of them. Got it. Divine emergence. Okay. Hilarion. I don't know how that's pronounced. Be seen. Let the world know your gifts, because you can guide them. Oh, this is just, it's getting too good. Okay. Dijwal Kul, divine mission, enlightened action, make choices from the heart. Okay, as you're up there flying in the sky, those movements that you make, it's like ecstatic dance, you know, like when you're ecstatic dancing, you're just letting the universe like move through you, and through that, like I said, everything's quantum, and you're like changing the way that everything everything is. Like, we can do that. So yeah, just, and then make those choices from the heart as you take action, as you dance with life. Kuthumi, initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts, the gifts that you're going to let the world know as you guide others. And Horus, you're in a manifestation vortex right now, okay? Belief makes manifest, thoughts attract and create. Okay, your thoughts alone create your reality, and we need to have those positive. Okay. Whoa. One more major arcana card from the butterfly. Okay, or one or three. What? Whatever. Okay, this is crazy. Judgment reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. That is okay. I'm personally fascinated that all three came out reversed, because as I was shuffling the deck, my brain told me to flip it around. And as those were done, I was about to flip it around, and then I was going to start shuffling the other way. So I'm turning them all this other way because that's how my brain is. That's what I'm being told to do. Okay. So we've got Judgment, the Lovers, and the World. All right. Sorry, I'm going to the book. I'm going to the book. Oh, forgive me for not knowing these better. Okay, Judgment has to do with rebirth. Oh, that's good. Symbolizes rebirth, renewal, and restoration. The Lovers has to do with like self-love. It has to do with a balance of your own inner masculine and feminine. And then I read the other day that like the man is looking at the, you know, he's all logic and he's here and he's mental, he's in the mind, and he's looking at the woman and she's all like in her feelings and in her heart, and like she's looking towards the angel for guidance, and like the angel's looking down on both of them. Like, it's just so beautiful. But there's so much balance and self-love in this card. Okay, so we've got a rebirth, we've got balance in ourself and love in our life. In the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, it's a constant cycle, right? You're not going to be the butterfly forever. Okay, you're going to be the caterpillar again in the next phase, and then you're going to go through the goo again in the next phase and be reborn again, because it is, we're on this constant wheel. Okay, constant wheel. So that's what I'm reading in that. Okay. Summary of this wild message from the butterfly. Okay, let's see if I can get this all together. The Chariot. We need to just take charge and choose the direction of our life, okay? So that we can get back on stable ground, because things are not stable whenever we're not taking direction. We need to unbind ourselves from the things that, I would say, from the thoughts that hold us back, because that thoughts and intuition are what's going to be telling the chariot where to go. So if you can unbind yourself from what you think is holding you back, you're going to get a lot farther, because you're on the chariot. You can have compassion towards yourself. Oh yeah, sorry. And then boundaries, right? Because establishing better boundaries is how we're going to flip the emperor upside down. All right. We've got compassion for ourselves. And so we know when we need to retreat and rest and be held and relax. All right. We've got our wings now, so we're able to dance with life. We assess the situation so that we know if we need to come back down to the ground or if we need to fly right now. You know, I mean, look at everything around you, check out the weather, you know, maybe it's time to ground, come back down. Practice gratitude while you're up there, flying in the sky. We're going to go in this order. First of all, this is initiating your gifts. Your current situation, you with these wings up there flying around in the sky, just like fully in gratitude, you know, fully immersed with the universe. Like, this is initiating your gifts, and then you're going to let the world see them by sharing them with others and teaching them and guiding them. This is a manifestation vortex. Our thoughts attract and create things, which is exactly why it's the negative thoughts that we need to unbind ourselves from and trust in our intuition so that we can turn the chariot right side up and be fully guided forwards. All right, and make these choices from the heart. all of them, especially, you know, every single pattern that you move throughout your life. If you're doing it from the heart, then again, it's quantum. And so these paths that you take throughout your day, throughout your life, like, they're going to create more beautiful patterns in like this grand scheme of things when you're done. If you can picture, like, there's an episode of Futurama, and then the professor gets stuck, and he's like stuck making right angles, you know, but like you can make those right angles at like in like really beautiful fractal patterns if you are like doing it from the heart. Oh my goodness. All right, and then we've got a rebirth over here. All right, we're full of self-love, which is why we know when to retreat, rest, be held, and relax. And it's a constant cycle that you're going to go through, but at least you're doing it now with your wings. At least you're starting now with your wings. I'm going to leave that there. Oh my goodness. It's all up here. That was beautiful. Thank you.